Welcome back to another This Week in Warframe. This is going to be for the week of December 7th through the 14th, and my, do we have a lot happening this week. First of all, December 10th, we have the old piece, Gyre Prime, and the new Warframe Uriel coming out. We also have a bunch of free codes to give you, and there's a bunch of extra free items on top of that. I'm going to show you guys where to collect those. We also have the drops every week, Twitch drops, exclamation point drops in my Twitch channel, or you'll see them pinned to the top of my Twitch chat. Come by my channel, check out, and whenever the drops are available, whenever D lets us know, I'll have those pinned at the top of chat. Let's get into everything that's happening this week. If we check out Bird's Shiny Treasures, he has an Amber Archon Shard. This week's Deep Archimedia is a Disruption, Survival, and Assassination. Temporal Archimedia is a Hellscrub Techrot, Defense, and Exterminate. And the current Coda weapons for the next 4 days are the Catabalist with 42.6% electricity, the Hema with 41.2% electricity, the Mire with 35.7%, Magnetic, the Motivore with 33.3% electricity, the Pox with 25.2% heat, the Sporothrix with 36.7% radiation, and the Twerxiga with 28.4% electricity. The rewards for the 1999 calendar for October are going to be a Riven versus an Exilus Warframe adapter, then a Forma versus an Orokin Catalyst blueprint. For November, we're looking at a Riven versus an Arcane, then we have an Omni Forma blueprint versus a Crimson Archon Shard, and for December, we are looking at double Arcanes versus Voss for Cash, and finally 2000 Kuva versus a Riven. As far as the free codes, if you come over here and you enter WF-Iron Mouse and you hit enter, you are going to be rewarded with a Syandana, a Daybreak color palette, and a Ghost Kaka Floof, however that's pronounced, a Floof. Also, if you enter Old Piece-QQKXJ, that is another thing where you would get a Nakana Dax skin, and a Dax portrait. Now, the Nakana is a weapon, obviously, if you didn't know. It's going to come with a free weapon slot, so if you already have the Nakana, you can then delete this extra one, and you will have a free weapon slot out of this. Both of these items are going to be available until December 31st, so you have until the rest of the month to redeem both of those codes there. Also, if we come up here to, let's just go check this out of the way first. We have Hildryn and Wisp Prime Resurgence currently available for the next 10 days and 18 hours. But if we check out here at the seasonal event here, and we scroll down to the bottom, you guys for free are going to be able to get yourselves this, which is a cosmetic for like the fisticuff weapon, melee weapons. You can get a little little helper hat. Yeah, Santa's little helper hat. That's what I was trying to say. For 1 credit, we can get this Crimson Nose pattern, which is a little Rudolph their Red-Nosed Kubro pattern here, for 1 credit, and then also a skin for sights, which is like a little candy cane looking thing, for 1 credit. Oh, and this came in kind of quick. So here you see it, the Nakana Dax skin, and the Dax portrait. And then over here, we have the Daybreak color palette, the Floof, and the Syandana. Awesome sauce. So the new Old Piece and Gyre Prime and the new Warframe, they are dropping December 10th, which is this Wednesday. So get excited, that's 3 days away from now. So currently for the events, we have Thermia Fractures with 7 days, 16 hours left. We also have a weekly Iatan Treasure Hunt with Maru. For the free Iatan, we have a Steel Path Incursions, Defense, Excavation, Exterminate, Disruption, and Exterminate. If we check out Invasions, we currently have one worth doing for Latron Wraith Barrel versus a Snipetron Vandal Barrel. And if we come over here, the sortie is a Sabotage, Survival, and Rescue. And this week's Archon Hunt is against Damar for a Crimson Archon Shard, and we'll have to do a Rescue, Defense, and a Showdown. We check out Nora and what she's got this week. We have eliminate a Tusk Thumper Doma in the Plains of Eidolon, complete a run of Deep Archimedia or Temporal Archimedia, catch 3 rare Servo Fish in Orb Valis, open 30 lockers, and then today's daily is successfully defend an excavator without allowing it to run out of power. If we check out what Nora has brought for us this week, then we're going to see that we have Deadeye, Critical Mutation, Volatile Variants, Exposing Harpoon, Precision Strike, Infested Impotence, and Napalm Grenades. Of all of these, I know Deadeye could sell for a little bit of platinum, but I would probably just wait. If you have extra credits to spend and you're looking to make some platinum, I would just wait until see what happens next week, because this week is kind of meh on the options here. We also have Recharge Barrier for Vault, Ambush Optics for the Rubico, Skull Shots for the Viper, and Brainstorm for the Grakata. If we check out this week's circuit, the Incarnate Adapter options are for the Torrid, Dual Toxicist, Dual Ichor, Miter, and Atmos. If you already have those, you can scroll over and get a Rifle, Pistol, Melee Riven, or 20,000 Kuva. And if we take a look at normal circuit this week, we have options between Necros, Valkyr, and Oberon. If you guys are appreciating this, like, super fast, in-your-face, without wasting time, what's going on this week in Warframe, drop a like, leave a comment, anything that supports the channel. Subscribe, even. So we also have, for this week with Akrithis, we have Companion Weapon Riven mod for 20 Pathos Clamps, a Shotgun Vendetta for 10 Pathos Clamps, we have a Formal Blueprint for 10 Pathos Clamps, a Rifle Riven mod for 15 Pathos Clamps, and lastly, an Orokin Reactor Blueprint for 20 Pathos Clamps. Checking out Teshin this week in Steel Path Honors, we're looking at a Veiled Riven Cipher for 20 Steel Essence, and wow, oh wow, an Umbra Forma Blueprint, the best thing we could possibly be getting from here, hell yeah. And checking out Pencilhead over here and what he's got this week, we're looking at a Tenet Ferox, 31.2% Electricity, Tenet Grigori, 31.3% Toxin, Tenet Livia, 31.3% Toxin, Tenet Exec, 25.8% Electricity, and a Tenet Agendis, 43.7% Impact. How much platinum have you made since you've become a Patreon?
Over 100K.
45K.
60, 70,000.
20,000.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a week?
12K.
Probably about 5,000.
5,400.
Probably 8K.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a day?
5,400.
Day was probably 4K.
Probably about 3,000.
2K.
What's your favorite method of making platinum that you've learned from me?
Mostly just flipping Rivens and selling Warframes.
Probably arbitrations.
Selling sets of Warframes.
I enjoy Zeramon the most.
Imagine how much time and money they've saved. You know where the links are. Reminder to stop by the Chrysalith on the Zeramon and visit Archimede and Yanta for your 35,000 Kuva. Then you could travel to Iron Wake on Earth and visit Palladino for your 2 Rivens, your 35,000 Kuva, and your 150,000 credits. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and stop by my Twitch channel where you can get free drops when they are community-wide, also free rewards I do all the time anyway. And make sure you check out your Invigorations this week and see what you got. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you in the next one.